Welcome everyone, Dr. Thor here with another classic instrument that goes back 35 years. This is the first radionic box I actually designed and manufactured based on my actual plans. This is of course based on the older ESP machines you can build, or your typical psionic plans. Which were originally, we worked with Charles Cosimano on these very simple designs. And of course, this is a very simple 5-dial machine that works very well. I mean, they're good little non-electric machines. They just don't have the punch in modern times that the electric ones do, but they certainly are still effective. I'm surprised how well these actually work compared to so much of the junk online, because you know they are made with pure metals, pure copper, pure copper. We even had at times use gold-filled copper. Quality plastic. You've got your in plate, your out plate, your 5 dials. You've got your 2 jacks. It's really a beautiful little unit, and one of the first out there that was made. Well, we put it in this beautiful little wooden box, and you can see with the feet on it, nice thick. I mean, this will last forever, and I was trying to do that, and I try and do that with all my designs, is to make them last. I mean, they should be like the machines that I've recently bought from Abrams and others that are still 100 years later, they're still out there. Now, how these were made, the wiring patterns, etc. in the inside, well, this is all for Patreon and All Access members, which will be posting those videos in the future. This gives you a good view of a classic quality machine that was made years ago. And this is what, radionics was all about. And even companies that tried to fancy them up, basically, they were not much different, the guts of this, than other ones. So radionics is still a mysterious area for most people who don't understand how they work. And this is the manufacturers. I mean, the bottom line is, what is making them work? What are the flow patterns? Do you need extra stuff? I mean, people put in crystals. They put in so many other things. Is that a smart thing to do? So we of course, I know the best way to make units today, but most people still don't. They're still using old arcane plans, and people that made these units. And of course, I was very much of a beginner back then when we started republishing or publishing texts from Charles Cosimano after his basic books, which he got from other people and from fiction psionic stuff, which is a term I've always liked, but it's really something that only science fiction uses. And these are psychic tuners, and they do work, and they work good for people. The stronger you are psychically, the faster and better these work. So they're quite exciting, to see this old tech. But the point is, this is no different than what's made by most people today, particularly out of England and so forth, which have all these non-electric units. Well, there's nothing in them. And this is not really the art of the science at this particular time. There is many things you can do, and amplification now, 30 years later, is much more critical. But we amplified units starting about 25 years ago. We started amplifying them and making them electric and got much better results. But hey, these are good little workhorses. This is the machines that Ruth Drown and others were using. They were non-electric. Many of Abrams was non-electric. So all of these are part of history and have a certain, still I use these as tuners and backups and other things even today, and I've had some good results with them. But you can't beat amplification. This breaks through so many blockages. Watch for our new machines coming out. I hope you enjoyed this, and many more to come. And of course, I designed this basically based on things. You got to remember that Charles Cosimano has no technical abilities whatsoever, knows nothing about electronics or anything else, and really is a kindergarten operator. But I mean, that's what was out there. He's the father of metaphysical radionics because he used radionics for non-healing purposes. Until next time.